Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Drive Away with Baz and Jen. I'm Baz.
And I'm from the future!
And that's Jen, and we just saw good... We should say it all together.
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
I know.
Okay, you ready?
3, 2.
We just saw Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die!
I didn't fuck it up.
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, which was directed by Gore Verbinski. Which also, imagine being named Gore. That's badass.
I thought it was going to be a horror movie with that name.
No, but he directed the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah.
Which are fantastic.
Do you know who it stars?
Sam Rockwell and Lu Richardson. Is that who I figured out?
Do you know who she is?
No, I don't.
She is the star of our favorite movie trailer ever.
What?
Montana Story.
Oh my god! Montana Story is a background bit, not on the podcast. This is the first time we mentioned it, I think. But essentially, we saw this trailer for a movie called Montana Story.
Like 4 years ago.
And it looks like the worst movie we'd ever seen.
This is the secret that Dad's been hiding from the government.
And it's a big crater in the middle of the desert.
Hello? Anyways, that's not this movie.
But I was just about to say, I think even though we're technically not driving away from it, if we watch it, we should do a podcast on it.
We'll see.
That
may be we may rent a theater, and that may be the final podcast episode.
I mean, theoretically, if we watch it at someone else's house and then drive away.
It's true.
But yeah, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, directed by Gore Verbinski. TLDR on this is a guy time travels back from the future where AI has caused an apocalypse, and he is trying to gather recruits for the resistance to help him with a mission to stop this terrible AI before it gets into doing all the really bad shit that caused his apocalypse.
And incredibly anti-Trump without being so overt about it. The number 47 kept popping up in negative connotations, and I really liked that.
Let's start with positives.
Positives?
Positives for me, I think the first 2/3 I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I like, it's an original movie.
Yes.
This is what I want when I say I want, like, original creative ideas. It's a lot of fun.
It's very silly.
Someone said it was like Everything Everywhere All at Once, but instead of like family trauma, it's like political.
I see that. I see that.
It's like very like, the comedy is so fucking, like, there's a bit in there where there's 2 school teachers, and they're like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's just another school shooting. And then they're like in a bunker. And then we find out later that another one of the main character's sons died in the school shooting. And then these moms come over and they're like, oh, my little Robbie had to die. I had to drive 30 minutes across town in traffic. And
it's a shame that his friend shot him.
Yeah, it's a shame. And it turns out that there's a cloning service that they use to clone their dead kids and the dead shooters. And it's like,
it's a lot of commentary presented as comedy.
Yeah.
Which
I love.
Is a great way to go about it. And again, sticking with positives for now. I think, like, the dialogue of the script of the first 2/3 is really good, I think. Especially within the comedy parts of it.
All the characters, even, like, the side, like, the ones who, like, die off pretty quickly, or even the ones that, like, we don't get the perspective of, because like we interrupt the storyline to show the backstory of the teacher couple, and then we interrupt with Susan, and then we interrupt with Ingrid, and then we get a little bit of our time traveler guy, who I don't know his name.
I don't think he has a name. I think it's just guy from the future.
Future guy.
Yeah.
It is literally just man from the future.
Is it really? Sam Rockwell's character.
Sam Rockwell, and like, so we get these little vignettes that go on for a bit of time, but they all feel like pretty solid self-contained.
Yeah.
And they add to like they give little
extra
elements, because one of the big points that Sam Rockwell's character makes, he's like, well, I have to pick the right combination of you because you all have different things that,
and I've done this 117 times already.
And the teacher characters have, like, you know, cell phone blocker guns, and like Ingrid
is allergic to phones and
Wi-Fi, and Susan has the AI voice of her son that's guiding them through, but no one knows that because she's accidentally working for the evil AI.
Yeah.
And like, It's very silly, but it's like a good zany like adventure
it would
comedy.
be fantastic to watch while baked, I think.
Yeah.
I only took one one little hit, and I would have liked more. This would be very fun to watch while baked. And I think
I loved. Sorry, go
no,
ahead.
you go ahead.
I loved, like, I looked at Baz at one point. Susan, the woman who lost her child,
She's a great actress.
Incredible. Like, the script is so silly, but she's never playing anything for comedy. Mm-hmm. She is always like, and the way
she's not like a straight man, but like very grounded.
Yeah, when she's driving away from the fucking cloning agency with
her clone
son who's acting nothing. Her acting in that scene is so incredible because like you have the fucking like rings under her eyes from her, crying her eyes out for days, and she's like trying to like be positive because oh my god, her son's but then she's like, there's so much subtlety in the way she's noticing. It's like, oh, this is a fucking like he's reading off ads for a drink he's never tried, but she's like, no, you're my son. So
yeah, and the
little
like
breaks
that,
in there is so good.
I like that the scene of the guy at the cloning service too, where he's like, yeah, this is just the fucking Apple store.
Yeah.
And he's like so like just so fake about everything, and like when they're cloning, they're like, oh yeah, like the body and the voice will be right, but like the personality is gonna be different.
And we can only pick one personality trait.
And it's like here's the list of all these personality traits and flaws, and like
one of them is like clinically insane.
Hobbies. Yeah, no, it's not clinically insane. It's some I can't remember, but and it's like, yeah, you like you can pick what you want, but like you really only should pick one, and make sure you pick a good one. And it's just like
the world building is awesome, and just like the way that like everything is so like, and it feels apocalyptic already, but it's not even at the AI apocalypse yet.
Like, I feel bad, like, having my phone using Google Maps and recording this
podcast. I was going to say the irony of recording this podcast for this film on a phone.
Like, I want to throw my phone away.
Yeah. No, it's not lost on me.
And yeah, it's, the messaging is fantastic. Yes. And especially, spoiler alert, if we haven't already, the ending of this movie, I actually really fuck with.
I do too.
I'll get into my issues with like the last third later, but I love the ending. Yeah,
so major spoiler alert. The rug pull here is that Ingrid's the princess character
who's allergic to phones.
To phones and Wi-Fi is actually the main character's mom. And like, so there was a whole thing of like, he's never picked her before, and then he's extra careful with her not dying, but doesn't care to like save the others. And it's because she's actively pregnant with him. And I leaned over, I called that shit so early. I feel like it was a little obvious,
it's a little predictable.
But it was like, I called that shit so early on. And the way this film ends is she can't go into the room with the giant AI computer because like her fucking face is
she gets nosebleeds every time she's around
crazy
cell phone
migraine
and stuff.
But our two main characters get tied up by wires and shit, and she has to be the one to go in and save the day. And there's this whole long scene where she's talking to the AI, and shit's like revealed to her.
I really hope they didn't like actually AI generate those backgrounds. I assume that they just did VFX to make it look kind of AI-ish.
I don't know,
but I hope they didn't actually use AI in the making of this movie.
Yeah.
But
I think they did for the phone videos,
which sucks.
I'm not sure. I tried to look it up, but I think they might have for the phone videos.
Which like going against your own movie's point.
Yeah.
I hope that that's not the case, but we'll do some research. We'll find out. But yeah, and I think I had another positive to say about Ingrid's stuff. Oh yeah, her like realization at the end of the movie after. Are you?
I was about to get there. Yeah.
Can I lead us in?
Yeah, well, I wasn't done yet.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I said, are you saying something else?
Little boy, like the AI takes the form of this like bald 9-year-old boy.
Which like, I didn't love.
No, but
frankly.
it was funny because we got to throw like a line where it was like, well, why don't we just go back in time and kill him? It's like, you want to kill a 9-year-old boy? Don't be ridiculous. But I thought that was a little chuckle worthy. But like it's all revealed to her and everything, and then like the AI is like trying to negotiate with her because like it's not enough to stop it, but it's enough to make it like change and it doesn't really want to do that
because it's solely based on giving you things that are entertaining and that will make you happy, so that you forget about everything else.
And I also really like that like it didn't actually do the thing that like most like, oh, I'm time traveling but I meet my mom, but the movie paints my mom as like, you know, the young hot love interest or whatever, and like I like
Back to the Future.
Yeah, I like that it didn't do the thing in the way, because the AI is trying to be like, yeah, well, what kind of mother wouldn't want, you know, all the positives and good things for her child and blah 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 whatever, and it's like she doesn't really give a fuck because she didn't really want to be a mom, and also like just found out she was pregnant 2 seconds ago, and it's like, nah, fuck you, I'm plugging this thing in, we'll figure it out later. And then she gives like, you know, there is like, she does comfort her adult man older than her son when he's dying, and like there was a little and then of course Baz.
Yeah, and so the man from the future eventually realizes, oh wait, no, this reality that we're in now,
we failed, we fucked it up,
is it's not like actually being safe, like it's
an AI simulation.
It's an AI simulation.
Because Susan's son doesn't have the barcode on the back of his neck, so it's supposed. And I was like, why?
I think he saw like the leaves looks like fake.
Yeah.
But and so Lu Richardson's acting when she also has that realization after the man from the future teleports back
time
to
travels.
the future.
He goes like, oh yeah, you know, we are gonna save this our reality, but it ain't this one, and then just dips.
It's very in the like her acting, and like I was reminded of like Florence Pugh. I think is like a big one. You didn't see Don't Worry, Darling, but it's kind of like a similar performance to that.
It's a very like, oh holy fuck, like, because everyone thought that they did it, and then she's realizing that they didn't do it, but she's trapped in a fucking simulation that's entirely modeled to like be happy, and she just has like a full fucking psychotic breakdown.
Yeah.
And then we just like hard cut back to the beginning of the movie for the 119th try.
Yeah. And like
changes everything.
I loved upon like, I mean, like hindsight's 2020. There's a lot of subtle foreshadowing with like background props and stuff. And like, I mean, the movie opens up on like the skyline with like a billboard saying like your new reality, and like the diner is called Norms. But also like
I didn't even catch that. That's awesome.
The vending machine of the diner when he walks in, I didn't realize it at the beginning of the movie, but when it cuts to trying for the 119th time, I saw the robot that stabs him and also a rat.
Awesome.
And I'm sure there were probably a couple other things, but those are the two things I noticed.
Yeah, I like all like, so the movie has that like big like, and I thought it was gonna end there, like just a major sinister ending of like, fuck, we're living in the wrong reality.
It's set like AI, like it wants you to have like that happy, like satisfying ending.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I actually fuck with this a lot. And then we cut back to the diner, and he walks in, but instead of doing the whole thing as normal, he goes right up to Ingrid, throws a fucking rat on the table, and is like, we're gonna get what you have and give it to everybody.
So we're making everyone allergic to cell phones.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
Through rats spreading disease, which is also
a line
that, is it Mark, Michael Peña's character?
Yeah.
And so quickly getting into some of the things I didn't love, I think the last third of this movie,
the final battle,
it becomes not generic, but it's like, okay, like
there's big swirling vortex,
I know the steps this is gonna go through, and like I understand where it's going from, and Janet and Mark are written off in a way that's like, I don't know. It just, especially because they're one of the handful of characters who gets their own little past vignette.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like
the first past.
Yeah. They just kind of like
disappear from the plot.
Do the whole like sacrificing themselves sort of thing.
But they have the fucking weapons that they need.
It's not, I don't know. I didn't
they had
love
to
that
write
decision.
away the EMP guns or whatever.
Maybe.
Because they're like, oh fuck, if they just shot the AI with this, that's it, GG. So they had to get rid of them. But I loved a lot of this movie. It's very original, and then like the final battle sequence is so formulaic, as Baz was kind of saying. But then like the ending after that battle sequence, I loved. It's so I wouldn't even say like the last third of the film. It's literally just like the like direct lead into the final battle the final battle.
I found some stuff before the lead in, the direct lead in, like a lot of the stuff at the house across the street when they're like doing like boarding up the windows and everything. And it's like that's where I kind of noticed like the script start to falter a bit,
and the timing, because they have a timer on the wrist of the main character, but the timing
it
like
starts to not make sense.
It's like we have 20 more seconds left, and then 2 minutes later it's 5 seconds counting down.
But so yeah, just issues there. And also I had like the movie kind of lulls here in its comedy too. I think like the first I don't even know like percentage or whatever, but like the first bit of it, it's like it's not like joke after joke after joke, but it's consistent, and
always punching
and it's
up.
Smart too. Like it's smart jokes. Or it's just kind of like not like dark humor, like edgelord shit, but just like, oh, I didn't think you'd make a joke about that, you know?
Yeah.
Like with a lot of the school
shooting shit.
And like that couple.
But it still treats Susan with all the like respect and like gravity.
I also find that I think Susan's plot kind of falters a bit towards this ending too, where it's like we know it's set up that like she's supposedly listening to her son this whole time, or the voice of her son that the AI is making, but
like why does the future guy immediately is just like, you know what, fuck it, let me just give my
it
super
kind of
weapon over to an AI.
I'm just gonna run in here and grab our food really quick. We're picking up Indian food.
I don't know. That's kind of like the end of my thoughts, TBH.
Here, let me shine my lights in there. And I think I love this movie at its best when it's kind of on its Looney Tunes shit.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's really not necessarily slapsticky, but like that kind of humor, and when it's smart and it's going. And there's a lot of fun gags, like the two armed people in pig masks who are chasing them in the parking garage.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great scene and a great set piece.
And then when we get the other one coming back, it's awesome. And he's like, well, Carl's dead. And it's like, let's go get a burrito. That was Carl's favorite thing.
But yeah, and it's just like the last third is not as strong as the rest of it.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, unfortunately. But you know what? It's still a very enjoyable movie. I love what it has to say as well.
I agree.
And because I can say it, fuck AI.
Fuck AI.
I want to throw my phone out.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck 47.
And if you use AI, I don't like you. I don't respect you. And frankly, I hope you die.
No, I don't either. You can go fuck. Anyways, Baz, I'm going to ask you a question.
Good. If you use AI... bad luck, have a bad time, die.
Yeah. Baz, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
What's your Letterboxd rating?
I think I loved I loved watching it. I had a good time. I would watch it again. It has I think with my issues with it, I'm going to give it a 3.5. There was actually a point maybe about, and also it's probably like 20 minutes too long. Like it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that. But yeah, there was a point in time where I was like, am I going to give this a 4.5? And then the movie kept going on and I was like, oh, okay.
I think I started at like a 3.5, went up to a 4, and then went back down to a 3.5.
So I'm at a 3.5 and a leg.
Yeah, I'm also at a 3.5 and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
That is my thoughts.
That's my thoughts. Well, we have something up on deck. You'll find out eventually.
Shall we say it again?
Yeah. You want to count down? Good luck! Have fun! Don't die!